Hello everyone and welcome to another Gotharman Little deFormer 3 video. In this video I'd like to show you the live sampling or live looping capabilities of the Little deFormer 3 because those are also very easy to set up and fun to play with. Now, as you've already seen, I've connected my modular synth to the Little deFormer 3, which is sequencing it via the CV outputs here on the left side. So we get pitch CV, gate CV, and also a random CV from the Little deFormer 3 sent into the modular synth, which is then playing FM and drone sounds. The audio of the modular synth is coming into the Little deFormer 3 on the left side via this yellow cable here. Additionally, I programmed a simple sample-based drum pattern on the Little deFormer 3. You can see it here, 13, 14 and 15 are the drum sounds, and part 1 is the sequencer which is going through the CV output to the modular synthesizer. Again, together it sounds like this. And if I mute the drum sounds, this is just the modular synthesizer coming in via the yellow cable here. Okay, let's say we want to record the modular synth audio onto the Little deFormer 3 now, so that we can loop it while the sequence is playing, and we could even unpatch it or patch something else in preparation for the next part of our performance. To set up live recording or live looping, we just need to choose a part onto which we want to record the audio, so let's just choose part number 2. And then we go into the sequence main settings, and here we see it's set to record polyphonic MIDI, but we can change that parameter to record audio, which would then record the incoming audio, in this case on the left channel here. Now, as soon as we hit record on the touch screen or use the function start-stop combination to set recording mode via the function knobs here, the Little deFormer 3 will start recording a full sequencer track length of the incoming audio and then automatically loop it after it's done recording. So let's choose a sequencer length first by going to the note track of our part 2. And right now, the last note is set to 16, so we have a 16-step track. And let's simply set that to 32 to sample a little bit more audio. Okay, and that's it. I'm just going to go to the sequencer main menu again so that you can see the record button flashing. And then I'll turn up the volume and let's sample some audio. Okay, now I press record, and then you will see the sample quick record light flash while it's recording. And it waits, and now it's flashing because now the whole sequence starts, and now it stops because it has recorded one sequence length of audio. Of course, I will then turn down my modular synthesizer so that the sounds are not on top of each other. So now I can even unplug the cable here, and it's continuing to play my sampled sound. Of course, I can go to the VCA now and turn down the level a little bit. I could of course also do that beforehand. I also want to set that up to the right bus, which is bus 1. Again, yeah, we could have done that before. But now it's looping. And of course I can still mute the drum tracks. And so on to part 2, I have now sampled my audio. Okay, I'll hit stop. And let's look at how that actually is achieved on the Little deFormer 3. So how did it record and how is it playing back the sound now? First, let's look onto the note track. And there we see that on step 1 of the first bar, there's just one trigger. So it's playing something there, and that something is obviously the audio sample that was recorded. And when we go to the oscillator menu now, we can see that it automatically changed the mode to sample. And on the sample select page, it selected the recorded audio automatically. And as I showed you, this can all happen while the Little deFormer 3 is running, while you're performing. So now that we have sampled the audio, we can also manipulate the sample live, for example, by adding effects to it or altering the start and end points and so on. And because the sample is now saved as a regular sample in our sample memory on the device, we can also just use it for other projects now and use it to capture snapshots of our jam sessions, for example. Okay, so as usual, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and have fun using your Little deFormer 3.